few things that I always hear artists talk about are practice and supplies. They're always checking out to see who's got the latest and the greatest. One thing I seldomly hear about, but I do hear about it every once in a while, is where you create your art. That is just as important. This is where I feel more comfortable. So this is where I do my art. Now granted, artwork can be done anywhere, and if you have a great location, that is fine. But for those moments where inspiration hasn't hit and you have a deadline to take care of, and you have to really sit down and, bust away and break through the barriers, break through your blocks, it's good to have a place to call your own. We're starting on exercise 5, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I never had problems drawing ellipses until I started trying to do them purposely for these exercises. It baffles me. I start off good and then it just falls apart. So it's become a mini obsession of mine, and I've been practicing off camera drawing ellipses just like I'm doing here. Here, let me show you. See that? They start off good like you see on the top right, and then the way you see them on the bottom left is the way they look like after a few tries. When I said I practiced, I meant I practiced. I went through 2 pages before I felt comfortable enough to start the exercise. Putting this out there for the world to see, especially on the first try without any safety net, it's tough. So I went ahead and looked at the lesson. Now this is what the lesson tells you it should look like. Of course, this is the only thing I honed in on, especially here. I was also having a little feline interference. I guess I was doing so bad, the cat just decided, give me that pen, brother. You don't know what you're doing. Since planes were covered in the previous lesson, I went ahead and made these before I started the video. I wasn't going to subject you to me drawing planes again. I think one video is enough. Alright, here we go. Take a look at that technique. I am so ashamed. This one right here. People are gonna run for the hills after seeing this one. Apart from that little flare, this page turned out pretty good. So I moved on to the next page. One thing I've started to notice is also I'm holding my pen differently. Instead of the usual grip that I used to keep on it, I've adopted a looser way of holding it. Also started keeping my wrist straight, which in turn helps me lock up my elbow so I can use my shoulder while I'm making these ellipses. Overall, I'm very happy the way these lessons are turning out. They've been keeping me on my toes, which I like it. I like challenging myself every time, and it just seems like every time I open a new lesson, I think I'm gonna see something I already know, but yet when I try it out, I discover something new, and it's exciting to be and to be seeing improvements and to be doing different things. It just gets me closer to my goal, you know, world domination. Well, like always, we're nearing the end of the video. If you weren't scared away by my lack of ellipse drawing abilities and you did actually like what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Rick Bonilla. Thank you for spending a little time with me and have a great day.